What is going on, guys? It's Gospel Gamer here. We are back on Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. And this time, it's the class trial! Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Why is that so? He's multiplied? No, no multiplication. It just looks that way because I'm an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one of us is the real Monokuma? Okay. Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, let's board the pay train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we? Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it for serious, man. Man. This reminds me. Did we ever find the other costume? Or the notes? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about. Save your accusations when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, and the story really can begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for those two that lost their lives. Bum bum bum. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Bum bum bum. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Man, there's very few of us now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8. Fucking hell. The clogging of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no hope going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go any further. Anywhere, sorry. I just realized I said any further. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening onto a cruel fate. Okay. When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you! Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute!
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm going to start it. I'll never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold you like that. Okay, let's begin your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Yeah, I'll save the data. Okay. So, let's set our skills. I think already. Yeah, we got those equipped. Oh, I didn't get any more fucking skills. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation
Oh,
of the class
god
trial.
damn it. I don't need another explanation.
Your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it,
Well, the good news is at least I don't have to do any more voices.
Punishment, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Yeah, but neither is Kyoko.
Deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Oh dear, genocide
Who
kill.
are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Okay.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we must have to make that clear. So what's the truth, but I got Yasuhiro's message, okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit
I reckon it's that.
they are all proof enough that you
No!
are the culprit.
Fuck.
I don't know anything about this. It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
There we go. Hit it. Break!
Sure
Break!
Hiro really made those blueprints?
What
Exactly.
do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up.
That's a
after
good point.
alter
His
egos.
handwriting's completely
The
different.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless
Exactly.
that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Why would they do that?
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Thank you, Baikuya.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
There's gotta be, but I don't know
Suspicious
who.
individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit, is Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Exactly.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yeah, because he was
It
set up.
makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
Because he can't bend over. So how would he move the bodies? And he was clasped into it, so he wouldn't have been able to. So obviously it's someone
Something
else.
else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless
That's
body.
easy,
It
isn't
would
it?
seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
There's a blue, the things we used to move Taka's body, there must have been blue tarp.
I got it!
Still one more thing. It's the dolly, I think it was called. That one.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Okay.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
I don't remember that personally,
but when the
but
body
okay.
disappeared, so did the dolly. Later,
Really, he's more
when
fucking,
Taka's
like,
body reappeared
looking
in
at it
the
than I am.
repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
That would make
But
sense.
Are you sure you are not mistaken? Huh? Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly
I mean, I'm
was
not.
made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was
No.
in the repository all along?
No, it wasn't, I don't
She's
think.
raised
Either
an
way,
objection. How how do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on.
Oh wow, Celeste. Well, I've never heard someone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been used in the past 3. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's talk about reloading. Starting off this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see an ammo can. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements, but from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and the left mouse button. Oh, fucking hell. With automatic reload from the start of fever time, your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all, which in this case, you ignore everything I just said. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay.
You had it wrong. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
It's a good thing I know my fucking rhythm games.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Boom. Get wrecked, bitch. It's a good thing I remember how to do it, because it's been a long time.
That the dolly moved. I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Okay.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident. As
On
they wheeled
accident,
the
I hate
body
that
out
phrase.
of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they
On
moved
accident is like
body into
the worst
repository.
phrase for me. I absolutely just hate it. I mean,
So
by
there's
accident,
my
surely.
proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jesus, Celeste really hate me that
Well,
much.
Anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
A normal
I'm
robot.
not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? I know what he means. Because Hero couldn't bend over in the suit.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yep.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do
No,
is bend over.
no, you can't. You can't bend over in the suit.
No, that's wrong.
Remember?
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without
Yep.
a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
You did wear the suit, and you're the one who did say that.
Think back
Can't
to
move
what
the
you
waist.
said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
My bones are buried here. I can't see my feet at all. Surprised I got anywhere in this. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you certainly can't bend this waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Silly.
Seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Yep.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that,
What?
if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
That's true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Nope. There's absolutely no chance the costume was taken off because you can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping me from getting off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit
I'm really glad I haven't
on
had to do
or take it off
Sakura's
without
voice
help.
in this video, because my god, she kills my throat.
You really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Nope.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
The suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Probably
To
not.
be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
I took
All got a
I
good
took
look
the
at it,
picture.
Did you not? The image
And bought
of
it.
Hifumi being dragged away
Have
by
you taken the
Robo-Justice?
picture?
If
Oh,
whoever was in
hey.
that suit is not
Took the
culprit,
picture.
How do you explain that?
Anal probes.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? A guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. I mean, that's why I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Exactly.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yep.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't
damn it, Joe.
disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while.
I'm really glad that Sakura has a good
Nobody
memory.
else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Yep.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Okay.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns
Okay.
out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Okay.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But
Okay.
not long after leaving the nurse's office,
I saw a shadow, something moving at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream, someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. I don't know why I did that voice then. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he decided further down the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Okay.
At that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead.
Well, he wasn't dead. He was still alive at that point, wasn't he?
We heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
No, we heard
the
two
same
of them.
Announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Dead a
But when
voice.
we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Interesting.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now
Okay.
then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Did
What
he?
makes you say that?
I don't think he did.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No? Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before
not that one.
Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know Taka came last. What makes you say? Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
What? Oh shit, am I missing something? There's got to be something to do with numbering.
So,
How do I... Fast forward, weak spots, truth bullets, loading truth bullets, quick select, truth bullets, flashback. What? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Because it's got to be one of those two. Am I forgetting something I'm meant to be able to do? I wonder. Let me just Google. I'm definitely not Googling it. Oh, I am, but... I've forgotten how the fuck to do this. Oh, okay, that's okay. That makes sense. Okay, I know what I've got to do.
I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
I done it fucking finally.
Hold on.
God damn it! I
There's
couldn't remember
no
how
reason
to fucking
assume
do
that
it.
The hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Yep.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi is something which relates to what time he must have died. The only time related thing I have is the watch. Yeah, it looks like wrist. Where's W? C. H. I need a H. I need a H. There you go, wristwatch.
Now I understand. I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Yep.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yeah, because as of last night, it worked.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yep.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Yep.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Very smart.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Yep.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Not necessarily.
With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office.
Interesting.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
Possible.
That's true. Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we We all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
No.
It does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Okay.
Don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did?
No, why would she do
Could
that?
drag Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I
Yep.
didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could
Kyoko?
have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Yep. And I think this is a good place to end the episode. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel, as I upload every day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.